I want to ask you, there is a people's issue and there are several larger issues. Amongst the people's issues, I want to just pick up the issue of the PMC bank. In recent times, we've seen another bank coming under pressure and virtually or overnight, a merger or support system comes in from the DBS. Whereas the PMC depositors have been on the streets in Maharashtra for over a year and a half. Why is the RBI, which has always stated that we are looking into it, we are going to come out with something, has till date not come out with a 100% solution about the PMC bank?
See, unfortunately, the relationship between cooperative banks or the regulatory jurisdiction over cooperative banks and the RBI was not clear at all. It is only post PMC the cooperative banks regulatory power has been given to the RBI. So the RBI was only looking at the credit side of the cooperatives. They were not looking at the management and the normative side. So this is the problem in PMC. PMC is a very specific issue. It is true that the PMC has been misused by people who have managed it, but it is largely the responsibility of the state government. The state government, which is supposed to be looking into all this, it's a very unfortunate case. But today, Lakshmi Vilas Bank case is there. If, as an investor, I should think whether if somebody is giving 2% interest more, why is he giving 2% interest more than even the best managed banks? So if I am lured by that, then I make it difficult even for the regulator. I think if the financial literacy has to improve, that when somebody is offering a gold coin for making a deposit into his bank or into his financial company, then we should raise questions. Unfortunately, that lack of that financial literacy is the cause of many of these problems. It doesn't happen with other banks. It happens with only those banks which make these cheaper appeals. And it is not very easy to say this is what the Reserve Bank should have. Ultimately, it means how much money somebody is going to put in to save the bank and where is that money going to come from. The Reserve Bank obviously cannot put in any money because the Reserve Bank has to put in money only if somebody issues a security for that money being put.
There is an issue when the government brings out schemes like Lok Kalyan, Lok Garib Kalyan package, when there is, problems for one section of the society. There, I'm not saying that the underprivileged have not to be looked after. But when a problem occurs, a bank that has been existing for so long, there is, you're saying that it falls between stools. People are going to ask you the question that 5 years you had already governed or the BJP had already governed this country. Why did they not find out these problems then? Who was governing cooperative banks? When something completely breaks down, when people are on the streets, people are dying, they don't have access to their money. Why are we talking about financial literacy at that point in time? Why are we not talking about faulty regulatory practices? It's very well to say the state government should look after, but both the state governments and the centre, probably talk to each other about every political issue, but when it comes to a people's issue, there may be limited amount of people, but the fact is that there are a few hapless, innocent people who are facing problems. Will they fall in nobody's land?
See, it's actually a political issue. Who should take the responsibility? The government will have to take the responsibility and the government will have to shell out. And the government will shell out on whose money? It will only shell out the people's money. So we have got to take a call and every government has to take a call. It is not only PMC that once you set these precedents, whatever happens, ultimately it will be in the kitty of the government. It has to be taken as a policy decision. It is not easy to take that decision. So it is not easy for me to say because as an RBI director, in a way I am constrained, in a way I am not constrained because I am really not directly concerned with the regulatory management of the RBI. we only set policies. So I am not really concerned with that. Once the jurisdiction or regulatory jurisdiction has shifted, I may be able to contribute something now, but not when the crisis occurred. The Reserve Bank stepped in more as a savior than as a regulator. I agree with you that it is for the central government, state government, and the RBI to sit together and really solve this problem. And it cannot be left that something has happened and nobody is responsible kind of thing, because public are involved. In fact, sentimentally, I do agree with you. It's not something which can be thrown on the road with nobody picking up the responsibility.